Okay, so I'm being led to believe that these House on the Prairie motherfuckers were out here just casually building log cabins and shit like this. I mean, it just really doesn't make sense, especially when you look at the construction times in Canada, even for some of these places. I mean, they look pretty happy, and I certainly would do that. I do have a canvas wall tent that I've been meaning to repurpose. It'd be interesting to travel around and one of those things for sure, but it's definitely a time pass. I don't think that you can homestead legally anymore in Canada, but that would be cool. Just find your little patch of land and do your thing. But I just want to reiterate the amount of time it takes to carve from stone, and this is a soft stone. This is like limestone or something like that. Just making a joke, but I mean, you get to the point. And then you got these motherfuckers here, rocking sandals, just creating forever architecture that's lasted for 1,000 years, and these crazy sculptures made out of marble. And like, it doesn't make sense. This is what it looks like to me. It looks 3D printed, like that's like resin 3D print art kind of shit. And when I look at the statues and things of old, like it's just I see so many similarities, and like when I look at it, it's just the weirdest thing, man. And I really think that we're not as advanced as we're told that we are, and I think that there's more to the past than we realize, and it's like this long bullshit narrative story that's been given to us. Like, is it a mold? Is it something that they carved? Like, to me, I don't think that they carved that. I think that it was something that was created out of like a cast, whether it's like an ancient concrete or a polymer. I can't see them hand carving that. And when you see other stuff and how perfect it really is, I feel like that is not something that was carved by hand. It's like 3D printed, or it's some form of like advanced form work or something. That like, there's something that we're not being told, obviously, something about our history that we're being lied to. I can't pinpoint it quite yet, but there's definitely something missing. Whether how like history's been changed around, something about the timelines, what technologies that were available, like something either has been suppressed or changed around. Something is missing in the equation, because there's all these things that don't make sense in the world around us, and people are trying to understand it, and there's only so many ways, but they're looking at it through the eyes of a person that hasn't been lied to about history their entire life. So if I took what I learned in school about history and applied it to the stuff that doesn't make sense, yeah, it's going to be really hard to come to an answer. But when you realize that history is a lie, and there's more to us and the world around us that we're being told, then it's easier to come to an understanding